with questions.
My name is TJ Meagher. I'm the Senior Associate Athletics Director. Been at the university for almost 24 years now. I'm working on capital projects since we built the stadium about 10 years ago. This is one of the most significant undertakings of the university. The biggest thing we've done before that was the stadium. But this is next level. This is elevating our program, elevating our university and department, being in the Big 12 and announcing ourselves as fully committed to the success of this sport. It's a revolutionary building, been able to take advantage of other design concepts done in other institutions, other projects, and add in our own needs to develop something that's going to be really exceptional for our program. It's very astonishing to believe that we started this 6.5 months ago, and we are just over a year from being completed. Don't ask me what the end date is. I'm not going to give it to you. All I can tell you is that we will have the building open for premium by the fall 25 season. The goal is to have it all done by the end of June next year. It's a goal.
The more immediate stuff like the scoreboard and what will be available operational?
Video board will be fully operational, and it's a lot bigger than the one that we had. It's about 3 times the size of what was up there previously. That will be fully operational. Everything above us will not be accessible during the season. Everything that we're standing on, this entire concourse, will be fully usable through the season.
Do you have a rough estimate on how that impacts stadium capacity?
Well, we'll ultimately net out with what we're adding for premium and what we took away in the bleacher seating that used to be up there. But ultimately for this season, we'll probably lose somewhere between 1,000 and 1,500 seats.
What does it mean to be able to show off the tangible progress and people see that it's happening?
Well, this is truly rewarding to see the impressive efforts of a design team that had a great vision and the support of the university, Dr. Couture, Tillman Fertitta, that said, yes, we need to make this commitment. This is what we need to do to take ourselves to the next level. But to see the progress, to go from early concepts of design, working it out, to how we can maximize this footprint, take full advantage of this opportunity, which is amazing given how we built the stadium initially before there was an IPF, and we were able to now situate this to truly benefit everything that we want our student athletes to take advantage of. Great adjacencies, great amenities, things that will really make a difference in their overall ability to perform for UH and beyond.
You talked about the design. Is there 1 or 2 things with the design of the new building that you're most excited about?
Well, as I mentioned, we were able to look at other projects and the ideas that they had to take advantage of opportunities to make the student-athlete experience more efficient and more fulfilling. So we kind of started on the back end of this with what do they do every day? What do our student athletes need to do on a daily basis? And we started tracking that and looking at, okay, we've got to really focus on when they come off the field, how do they shut off all their equipment and maintain the building. So we used a mudroom concept. So when they train almost daily, they come into this space, they shed all their sweaty gear, and they go through a car wash that blows all the pellets and dirt and grass off of them before they go into a cold tank. It's a long walk designed to put compression and temperature to aid in recovery, and then they go right into the showers. And while it may seem simple, if you keep the smelly stuff out of the locker room is a whole lot nicer and easier to maintain and get better life out of it. So thinking about that, how will that impact them? The efficiency is really significant. It helps with the equipment operations staff, sports medicine. Coaches get a better student athlete to work with, someone with a good attitude who can see what we're doing for them to make them the best that they can be.
Couple more?
You've been in the process on this from the beginning. Talk about how you're feeling seeing this almost every single day and the changes in the coming to Chicago.
Well, Houston Commercial has done an exceptional job in building this project because the progress is tangible every day. You walk out, you see more steel, concrete. They have an aggressive schedule, and they're working with some amazing subcontractors who are really contributing to the progress of this project. So yes, every day that I drive past in the morning on Scott Street, I can see what's happened from the day before, and that is really energizing. And this is a major undertaking. This is 130,000 square feet, and there's a lot going on with it. They have a great design team working through all the issues with regards to conflicts in design that come from a project like this, and working through all the solutions. So it really energizes the attitude about how hard can we work to make this go better for everybody.
Any roadblocks that y'all hit or anything like that? Or anything that's sort of come up that you didn't expect? Or on budget?
We are tracking very well. And you can't ask me a question like that because that's just like asking for trouble. Honestly, we found some remnants from the old stadium, Robertson Stadium, that did not get fully demolished. But it was nothing major. We had a quick plan to adjust to it. And it all came from the video board that we're putting up. It's 3 times as big. The foundations are massive, all due to the wind load in our proximity to the Gulf of Mexico. So ultimately, when we found those, we had to come up with a different plan of how to anchor that thing in. And ultimately, it was our structural engineering team that gave us the solution, and the construction team reacted very quickly, lost minimal time, and were able to pick back up and get ahead.
Do you have an approximate date for the video board to be ready?
Well, they'll finish assembling the diodes, so that'll be the overall structure of the video array. That'll be done, I'm going to tell you, by July 4th. There's still a lot more work to go, but I'm expecting that we'll be able to energize that thing by August 1st. But there's speakers to be mounted and full framing in, and all the steel is mounted. We've been very fortunate with some of the transitions and going from steel erection to adding in all the other components of making a video board, and we're encouraged by our progress.